Panasonic, ideas for life.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and greetings to all. My name is Noorani Zalinti Omar and I am the leader of the consultants from N5S1 consultant firm. So today, me and my other project mates are going to analyze Panasonic Manufacturing Malaysia Berhad or PMMB in order to help in giving opinion for the company using the strategy audit that we have prepared. But before we proceed, let's meet my other project mates.
I am consultant Shakira.
My name is Pmmb, has a company called Consultant 2.
I am consultant 3, Nur Zahira Izzati binti Razif.
My name is Nabiha binti Zuraidi, consultant 4.
My name is Najah binti Wasir and I am consultant 5.
So in the end of this video, we will give solutions and recommendations on what PMMB should do. First of all, I will start this strategic audit presentation with the company profile of PMMB. Panasonic Manufacturing Malaysia Berhad or PMMB is founded in 1965 by the original Panasonic-based company in Japan, and in Malaysia it is based in Shah Alam, Selangor, Malaysia. PMMB is listed in Bursa Malaysia under the main market category. Basically, PMMB is engaged in the manufacturing and sale of electrical home appliances and related components. It operates in two different segments, which are home appliance and fan products. The products that PMMB manufactures, for example, such as ceiling fans, hair dryer, ovens, toaster and rice cooker.
Now we move to the company issue. The company issue we divide into three, which is corporate, business and functional. For corporate, the first issue is Panasonic exits the solar manufacturing business. The Panasonic has a solar module manufacturing factory in Kulim, Kedah that used to meet the strong demand for solar product around the world. However, Panasonic has to withdraw from the solar manufacturing business due to fierce competition from its China rivals. This is because the China increased the production of solar and offer a lower price to the market, making the Panasonic out of a solar business for international market. Okay, the second issue is the widespread COVID-19 virus affect Panasonic shares. In 2020, Panasonic decided to temporarily close its manufacturing on the advice from the district health office after finding 160 workers are positive COVID-19. Temporarily close its production factories to allow disinfection works to be carried out. As a result, Panasonic shares were down 18 cents or 0.58%, and as a market began halt, the share remained lower compared to the day before. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Shakira. I will proceed to the second issue in the Panasonic company that related to the external issues, which is business issue. For the first issue is the business strategy and model are not based on the market needs. In the simple word, the product produced by the company are not efficient or its old school product. For example, ice steam and blender. For ice steam, the product need to recharge, so the cost to pay bill will be higher that need to pay by the user. Also, the product not durable, which is steam iron can stay longer 6 to 8 hours only. For the blender example, the material of the blender container are plastic, which cause is not resistant and suitable on a few type of the food and temperature. Also, their blender also has limited speed choice for customer to blend the various type of consistency of food. So, the third issue that related to functional strategy issue was Panasonic facing higher raw material price or the product supply constraint. I analysis that the sale in August to October 2021 were affected by the limited supply of product from local and overseas suppliers. This meant the relation of being allowed to resume business daily, especially those located in shopping mall, and the main raw material, which is include copper, aluminium and the steel, that have recorded an upward increase of 40% to 70% in the price for this year compared to October 2020. So, second issue related to functional strategy was person level sorted. I analysis that Panasonic Manufacturing Malaysia Berhad would face additional costs from the increase in allowance for temporary and outsourced workers to mitigate this impact. Thank you from me. Let's hear another analysis from another consultant.
Thank you to my friends. Now, I will continue this presentation regarding the SWOT analysis of Panasonic Manufacturing Malaysia Berhad. We go to the strength first. The first strength is strong brand recognition. Panasonic is famous throughout the country and world for its high quality products, and it was one of the leading consumer electronic brands in the world. Second is quality products for consumers and track record of innovation. Even though other brands in the same industry strive to innovate, Panasonic has successful record at consumer-driven innovation. For example, the company has taken the initiative to develop a new line of fan which was built using Internet of Things technology. And then we go to the weakness. The first weakness is Panasonic can be easily imitated by the competitors. Their products can be easily imitated by the competitors such as Philips, LG and others. The second weakness is some products are less efficient. Inefficient quality products can make consumers change their mind by buying other brands other than Panasonic. Okay, now let's move to the opportunities. The first opportunities is new building at SA2 with green technology. In order to further improve the company's internal manufacturing capacity, the new building will be used to boost the production of injection parts internally. Second is Pmmb, embracing Industry 4.0, with the major goal of elevating the company to a smart factory by the year 2030. The company continues in path into Industry 4.0's digital transformation. And lastly, we go to the trades. The first trade is pandemic outbreak, which is COVID-19 virus. Since Malaysia is facing movement control order or MCO due to the virus, it led to the lower production and lower sales to the company. Hence, the company revenue had decreased in 2021 compared to the previous year. And lastly is rising cost of raw materials. The main raw materials, which include copper, aluminium and steel, have recorded an upward increase from 42% to 70% in price compared to October 2020. That's all from me. Thank you.
For the tools method, it's a tool to generate the strategy option that we can conclude from the SWOT analysis. For the exposed strategy, which is we take the strength to take advantage from the opportunity. First, from the green technology, we can take advantage from it by practicing differentiated pricing strategy in the new market. Second one is we can maintain the great service of Pmmb to attract new customer through other value-oriented propositions. For the active strategy, which is we use the strength to avoid the threat. First is we open up a new environmental policies to bring up a new advantage in new normal, which is the COVID-19 outbreak. The second one is we design the cost drivers without removing the price value that has been stated for the product. For the WO strategy, which is Pmmb, can take the advantage of their opportunity to overcome their weaknesses. First, they can adopt technology standard at entering new markets from the advantage that they will get from the green technology. Second, Pmmb can invest in new technologies to integrate the processes across the board. For the WNT strategy, which is a strategy to minimize the weaknesses and to avoid their threats. The first one is build new expertise, which is they propose the unique selling for their products. And the last one is Pmmb control their manufacturing to improve the product that use the low cost.
Okay, right now I will give some recommendation regarding the company issue. Okay, firstly, the corporate issue. Okay, regarding the corporate issue, my advice is for the company to focus more on their core competency, which is producing the electrical appliances. And then after that, they need to hire a high-skilled employee in order to compete with other company. And then regarding the COVID-19 issue, my advice is for the company to make a policy that every workers need to vaccinated, and they also can reduce the number of employees at one time instead of temporarily close the company. Okay, next is regarding the business issue. Okay, my advice regarding this issue is for a company to invest more or increase the budget allocation on the research and development of the product in order to satisfy customer experience. And also next, regarding the blender issue. Okay, my advice is for company to substitute from plastic blender to glass blender, because it is proven that using glass blender is more advantageous because it do not absorb food odor and also suitable for various type of food, various type of ingredient to blender. And then another one is functional issue. Okay, regarding this issue, I think the company should release an official statement regarding the price issue. This is to show the company transparency and also to increase customer confidence to buy the product. And then another one is regarding the labor shortage. My advice is for company to hire local worker instead of foreign worker, because local worker are more high skill and suitable for the company.